All right, let's go through the folds for my Catskills pack. I started with a bulky turtleneck sweater for the first night. I laid it flat, smoothed it out, and folded down the turtleneck. I grabbed one side with both hands to fold it in straight and narrow to fit in the bottom of my weekender bag. Then I folded the arm outward and down to create a triangle by the armpit, and I did the same on the second side. From the bottom, I folded the sleeves up to the neck, and I did that fold again. Now jeans for the sweater. I smoothed the jeans, tucked in the pockets, and folded one leg over the other, butt out with the crotch untucked. I folded the pant legs up more than 1/3 to line up to the width of the cube when I folded the top of the pant over it. Then I folded the hip to the crotch of the jean to reach the height of the cube. This is a pretty active itinerary, so my day clothes are active sets. Like the jeans, I smoothed the leggings and folded one pant leg over the other, butt out, crotch untucked, and that little shake was to keep the material from bunching up. Then I folded the length of the legging to the width of the cube and folded in the other direction to the height of the cube. Packing the sports bra next to the leggings, this is a long line one and it has padding in it, so I'm just folding it like it's a regular tank top. It's a cold weather pack, so I packed a sweatshirt for each active set. I'm folding this hoodie like the first sweatshirt, but with a hoodie, the hood gets folded after the sleeves are folded. To lay the hood flat, I put my thumbs in the center of the hood and the rest of my fingers outside of the hood, and I rotate both hands outward until my pinkies meet. I also tucked in the strings here to contain them inside the fold. I have a lot of folding tutorials on my page for different types of sweaters, so check them out if you're interested in learning different ways to fold sweaters. Then I packed a bathing suit because my hotel room had a cedar soaking tub and there's a sauna on the property. I folded the top and bottom separately. The top is folded with the clasp done, one triangle over the other, and then the straps are folded down. The bottom is folded in 1/3 on each side and then down in half. They take up about half of the cube width each, and I place them side by side. Moving on to another sweater folded in another way because no two sweaters are the same in this pack, I folded the arms into the heart center and then each side in evenly. This is the more narrow fold because it's going into the bottom of the weekender with the first sweater, so the fold matches the width and height of that bottom compartment. Another pair of pants. These are corduroy, so a little easier to fold than jeans, but just as bulky of a fold, and it's the same fold. If you need to adjust your fold a little to match the width and height of the cube, that's 100% what I want you to do. I'm folding over the pocket on purpose to close off the fold, and I'm putting the waistband on the opposite side of the cube as the other jeans to balance the pack. Moving on to the next day, this is another active set. These leggings were smoothed out on all sides before I started folding. Really, the smoothing happens when you do laundry, and it might need a touch-up when you pack. Anyways, the waistband is much higher in the back than the front, so it was easier for me to fold the top of the legging down before the bottom, but do what you want. Like the jeans, I'm putting the waistband on the opposite side as the other leggings to balance the pack. The top of these leggings has less material than the first one, so it worked better to fold in each side by 1/3 to the height of the cube, and then fold in the straps to the width of the cube. There's another sweatshirt for this set also. It's the same fold as the hoodie, but without the hood. By the way, the more cropped your sweatshirt is, the longer the sleeves will go past the waist. So you can think of the wrist of the sweatshirt as the bottom of the sweatshirt now when you're folding. So if I'm saying fold in half like I'm doing, you'd fold the wrist to the collar of the sweatshirt. And then we fold to the height of the cube down 1/3 to close off the openness, having longer sleeves made, and then fold it down again in the same direction so we have a nice sturdy fold. For the last night, I didn't pack a sweater. I have this cropped corduroy jacket. I have all the buttons buttoned so the fold will be nice and contained. I folded it like the cream sweater from the night before, front down and arms heart center. Then I folded each side in evenly and matched the fold to the bottom of my weekender bag. So this area is now where all of my bulky tops for nighttime are packed. And then I paired it with a high neck bodysuit from Ambitionist that I folded to the width and height of my cube. I didn't snap the bottom because it's easier to make the fold do what you want it to do when you don't snap the bottom. I'm not packing a third pair of pants for this night. This combo could be worn with either pair of nighttime pants packed. All of the nighttime outfits are in the same color scheme and can be mixed and matched, and honestly, you could get away with re-wearing just the black jeans each night for this trip if you wanted or needed to. Just a few things left to fold into the cube. For pajamas, I just went with a t-shirt. I folded it from the sides to match the width of the cube and then folded the other direction to the height of the cube, smoothing it after each fold. And then I had room for socks and underwear, which I counted out for the trip. The socks are just flat, folded at the middle toe, if that makes sense, next to its pair, and the underwear is folded like the swimsuit bottoms in thirds and then in half.